Edgewood back. I forgot to tweet. I'm gonna tweet. What's up? I am Chaos, the end of ends. I still roast trapped in a cage of ice at your best friend, Baelz from hololive English, promise. I will cause I don't know how to end. 氷のりの日差し黒金のバラ何時の玉あの家のアグシバヨシです Witness me Witness Good morning I'm so tired. Still. I'm better. Sorry for a little delay. My mixer was being stupid this morning. So I actually don't know if it's gonna be... if it's gonna have that processing sound again. But if it does, well, too bad. But I'm doing better. I'm doing better. Hope you guys are doing good. Today we're back with Ace Attorney. Turnabout beginnings! From what we saw in the little peek, I don't remember the peek, but I remember that Edgeworth is back! Oh! Do you think we watch the peek again? The girl! Let her go! Oh. We can watch the peek again. Let's go. Oh, right. This was about Mia's first case, wasn't it? Shut up! Come any closer and I'll kill her! Mia! Bang! Oh my. Reading the file of an old court case. First case of Mia Fey. Uh-huh. Terry Falls, kidnapping, murder, death penalty. After escaping, Falls met with and murdered Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, recaptured on Eagle Mountain 8 hours after escape. Good morning. I didn't do nothing. I swear, I didn't kill nobody. Terry Falls, my first client. Sentenced to death 5 years ago and now prison escapee. Just relax me and make small talk trying to relax him. Why did you escape anyway? I'm sorry. Okay. I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. He doesn't look all up there in the brain.
I never lie. I didn't escape from nowhere. But he did. He left the prison. The police just recaptured you 2 days ago. Sorry, I told a little lie. Oh boy. I never killed anybody.
Uh-huh.
The woman lied in her testimony. Which woman? Two days ago, he escaped from the police wagon when it crashed. Then about 8 hours later, a policewoman was murdered before the police could recapture him. Police believe that Terry Falls did it. After you escaped, did you meet a policewoman? Yeah, I did. She's the reason I escaped.
I didn't kill her. She was alive when I left. She was alive. It's true.
Oh? Six years ago. You're telling me that he had no mask 6 years ago? He looks very familiar. He doesn't have white hair. Why are you here? I came to see how our little kitten was doing all alone in the big, scary lion's den. I thought maybe you'd like someone to... It's the smirk! Wait. Where's Mr. Grossberg? That old man is probably still in bed. I bet he's clutching an empty bottle and mumbling in his sleep. Aren't I good enough? After all, it's me, Diego Armando. Who's that? I didn't say... So, Diego Armando, the finest attorney at Grossberg Law Offices, is here for me? No. You've got it all wrong. Today, you're the finest. After all, it took an amazing amount of guts to take this case. Imagine, an escaped death row convict for a first client. Who's Armando? What has to be Godot? What? Is he not Godot? He's got the double piercings and the goatee. And the smirk. The prosecutor for today is fresh out of his diapers as well. Really? However, unlike a certain someone who I won't mention, he's earned the reputation as a genius since the beginning of his law career. Edgeworth! It's about time to head in, kitten. Sharpen those claws of yours. It's go time. Every other lawyer gave up on him, but not me. When I saw those overflowing eyes and heard that simple childlike voice, he was telling the truth. Are there? It's Edgewood! Who are you? Defense is ready, Yo Owner. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. I understand the lawyers of both sides are newcomers. Yes, Your Honor. I'm Mia Fey. Miles Edgeworth, Your Honor.
Baby!
So you're the new prosecutor everyone's talking about, eh? They say you've joined the prosecutor's office at quite an early age. At 20, Your Honor. He's so young.
He's so young!
Oh my god! Armada's our teacher? Wait, I thought it was on the prosecutor team. I guess that little kitten hasn't earned herself too much. He's holding a coffee cup! What happened to Godot? What, did he used to be a, what? He used to be a defense attorney? What? What?
He has a mug.
Oh my god. You can't lose me, and not to someone younger than you. Young people running a trial. I'm not too sure how I feel about this. Now then, defendant is currently a felon on death row. 2 days ago, he escaped from a police wagon. Is that correct? Precisely. But the defendant is not on trial for escaping prison. On the day that the defendant escaped, a policewoman was murdered. So we're here to determine if Mr. Falls was responsible for her death? You got it, kitten.
Well then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's hear your opening statement.
Yes, Your Honor. It was 5 years ago. Defendant, Terry Falls, was sentenced to death in this very court. His crimes were kidnapping, extortion, and murder. The girl he threw off the bridge was only 14 years old.
A truly horrible crime. I remember it well. There was no decisive evidence, so the trial was long and protracted.
Correct. But in the end, what finally decided the case was a certain witness's testimony. Edgeworth. He looks so young and full of spirit. A witness's testimony. Who's the one holding the gun? The testimony of Detective Valerie Hawthorne, the person who confronted this criminal. Oh, that was Valerie. And now Terry is saying that she lied. She arrested Mr. Falls at the scene and later testified against him. She said she witnessed Mr. Falls throw his young victim into the river. Interesting. Okay. For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current. Most bodies that fall in are never recovered. So Ms. Hawthorne's testimony was the one that put him away.
That policewoman you just mentioned, that wouldn't be.
Exactly. The victim. The same woman that was killed 2 days ago. Police Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne.
Aha. I see. The man who was sentenced to death based on her testimony escaped 2 days ago, with only one thing on his mind: to take revenge against the women who convicted him.
Aha!
The truth is becoming clearer to me now.
Yes. It's quite obvious that the defendant is guilty. Wait a minute, that's not right! At least hear the case before you decide on the outcome, Your Honor.
Watch yourself, Miss Faye. I'm not sure I care for your word choice or your tone of voice.
Finger wag! Young people these days simply don't know how to respect their elders. Oh my god. You're even younger than me, you hypocrite. Did the objection sound compressed? I can't tell.
Sounding okay?
Okay. I call the detective who was in charge of the initial investigation of this. Gumshoe? Gumshoe? Gumshoe! Witness, state your name and occupation. Gumshoe. Dick Gumshoe. I'm a homicide detective in charge of the case, sir. I finally got promoted to the detective division half a year ago. I don't believe anyone asked you about that. Hey, ma'am, you got any idea how much work it takes? Oh, what is it? You. Oh, you're really gorgeous. Excuse me? No, seriously, my heart, it's aching. Gumshoe! Detective, pull yourself together. Try to be professional. Otherwise, I'll write you up in contempt so quick that something other than your heart will ache. Salary cutting noises. Now, detective, tell us about the incident. Yes, sir. Right away. The victim was Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, a veteran on the police force. She was stabbed in the back with a knife and died from excessive blood loss. That much is already stated in the autopsy report. Koseki, good morning. Welcome, Pebbles. We're playing Ace Attorney. Hello, hello. The court would like to hear more details about the incident itself. Yes, sir. Gotcha. Okay, let's take a look at the aerial map of the area here. Okay. There's a sketch of Dusky Bridge, an old suspension bridge. 5 yards. The river that runs under is Eagle River. The victim and the defendant met here on top of the bridge. After stabbing her in the back, the killer carried the victim back to his car. He was recaptured at a police checkpoint. He was trying to make his getaway. Huh? I see. Was the victim's blood found on the bridge? The victim, Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, was wearing a thick coat, sir. Unfortunately, no traces of blood were found on the bridge. That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right. Mr. Edgeworth, I warn you that I absolutely despise conjecture. If there was no blood on the bridge, then you have no proof that they even met there. Your Honor! Oh! If you would listen to the testimony we have prepared, I'm sure you'll be convinced. The two of them most certainly did meet on the bridge that day. Why, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm not sure I like you, wagging your finger at me, though I'm some hoser. Detective, proceed with your testimony. Yes, sir. Okay, now, listen carefully, kitten. One little mistake and this guy will drink you for morning tea. Trust me and get ready. Who are you? What happened? What happened? Is he drinking tea? Tea? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Okay. Gave the incident, unknown person phoned the sergeant and asked to meet. Sergeant Hawthorne went to Dusky Bridge at the designated time and met with Mr. Falls. That's where she was brutally murdered, sir. Criminals stuffed her body in his car trunk and tried to make a getaway. Mr. Falls was arrested at the police checkup point we set up at the base of the mountain. Well, you certainly have established the importance of the bridge. Naturally. Now, would the defense please hurry up and proceed with the cross-examination? Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination, coming right up. Hey, settle down there, kitten. If you keep trembling like that, you're gonna make me spill my coffee! Oh, thank goodness.
Ah!
Crisis averted. You're so right. I'm not trembling. It's just cold in here. The courtroom can be a cold battlefield, all right. Especially for a beginner.
I don't need you to worry about me. I mean,
The defendant, the witness, everyone's a beginner in here. Ha, you got me there. But maybe you should keep your claws out and show them what you've got. Kitten. Mia ex Godot? Is this even Godot? What happened? It's okay, Mia. Stay calm. Remember those court procedure videos you stayed up all night watching? Okay. This unknown person, you have no idea who it might be. Sorry, but I'm afraid I do. The one who called the sergeant was the defendant, Terry Falls. What? The defendant? The defendant called her? Sergeant Alden was a very thorough person, sir. She left a note about her phone call with Mr. Falls. A note? Yeah, a top secret memo that she left in her desk. Confidential police materials written by the victim.
according to this note, it seems the one who called her to the bridge was indeed the defendant, Terry Falls. Terry Falls.
Ha! Looks like the judge is even more sure of his verdict now. Listen up. Never ask a question if you don't already know the answer. Okay. With that cute face, I didn't expect him to be so sneaky. Okay. A bridge up in the mountains, but why meet there? Because it was a very important place to the defendant. Wait, what? What do you mean by important place? If you remember 5 years ago, the defendant kidnapped a young girl. He was chased onto a bridge, and it was there where he killed his hostage. The place where this all occurred was, of course, Dusky Bridge. Returning to the scene of the crime. I see. Was the body of the victim discovered right away? Yeah, we were really on the ball. We found the criminal within an hour on the murder. It was great. We even got to say, "Don't move. We've got you surrounded." Wait a second. Wait. Location was the suspension bridge up in the mountains. How did they find out about the crime so quickly? Sergeant Hawthorne must have mentioned the phone call to someone else, right? If that would have happened, she wouldn't have been killed. She never mentioned a phone call from Mr. Falls, but she left a note on the desk about it. If only I'd noticed it, maybe she'd still be alive. That doesn't make sense. Mr. Falls had a car then. Well, that bridge is way up in the mountains, ma'am. The defendant and the victim both went up there by a car. I mean, how else, right? What? You mean the defendant drove his own car? No, of course not. It was stolen. He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light. Okay. Naturally, that's the body of Valerie Hawthorne in there. Whoa, that doesn't look too comfortable. Comfortable? She was stabbed in the back, correct? For some reason, men always seem to get stabbed in the back. Okay. The knife was stuck in her back nice and firm. Then there should have been blood! The condition of the body when it was found is very important. Where's the murder weapon? Not good. There's no evidence. Was there anything strange or noteworthy in the trunk of the car? Photo of the truck. I don't see anything strange, do you? What did the defendant have to say about this photo? What he always says, ma'am. I didn't do it. I didn't do nothing. That's all he says.
Nothing. I wouldn't say he did nothing. At the very least, we know he stole a car. Sorry, I told a little lie.
Something like that. Huh. Okay. That certainly is some impressive police work.
Actually, it was way too close for comfort. We set up that checkpoint just after 5 p.m. We figured that Mr. Falls might try to run.
What do you mean it was too close for comfort? The two of them arranged to meet at 4:30 p.m. It takes approximately 30 minutes to go from the bridge to the checkpoint. There's a big trap waiting for you in that testimony. Walk into it carelessly and it'll leave more than just a flesh wound. Ha! Stabbed with a knife in the back, died from blood loss between 4 to 5. Okay. Falls 4:30 p.m. at that bridge. Wear white scarf for identification. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out.
Dahlia! Dahlia, hold
on! Wait, this was also on February 14th, Valentine's Day. Why was she meeting Falls on Valentine's Day, huh? Dahlia Hawthorne! I do remember Dahlia Hawthorne because we searched up who Dahlia Hawthorne was last time. I saw her face. She was the underage gal who should have, everyone that interacted with her should have been, wait, no, that was a different girl. No, Dahlia Hawthorne was the one who tried to frame Phoenix for murder. Yes. Sorry, that was Regina. Yeah, okay. Interesting. A white scarf. Was she wearing a white scarf? She's not wearing a scarf! She's not wearing her scarf. She's not wearing her scarf. She's not wearing her scarf. Objection! Witness.
What is this? Do you have something to say, Miss V?
I'm sorry. I totally forgot what I was going to say. This is the first time I've ever had to actually address someone like that. You're still too young to be drinking real coffee. Detective.
Yes, ma'am.
This photo. You said that there was nothing peculiar about it. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah, that's what I said.
Well then, I suggest you take another look at the note written by the victim.
The note?
It very clearly says, wear white scarf for identification. The caller must have forgotten what the victim looked like. Thus, this special request. I have one very simple question for you, Detective. Where is the white scarf? I can't seem to find it in the photo. Also, where's the murder weapon? To be honest, we didn't find it in the trunk, ma'am. And you stopped there? You should have looked for it. Oh my.
The caller told her to wear it to identify herself, so I expect she did just that. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do you have to say about this?
I do see the defense is a little lacking. What? The scarf you are searching so desperately for. Is it this one? Perchance? That's blue. That's blue. Edgy boy, that's a blue scarf. Where'd you find that, sir? On Dusky Bridge. I was there first and decided to conduct my own investigation. I made a decision to keep all pieces of evidence in my personal... That scarf is blue. It's not exactly white, as the caller requested. But as you can see, it's close enough for what it was intended for. What? It says white! The note says white! What? It was drizzling on the mountain that day. He was intentionally hiding the scarf the whole time. What? Now, if the attorney for the defense is finished embarrassing herself, I'd like to move on with the testimony. That is all right with you, isn't it, Miss Faye? Very good. Now we're done with this mud-covered scarf business. The prosecution moves to establish conclusively and with hard evidence that Miss Hawthorne and Mr. Fowles did indeed meet on that bridge that day. Further, we will show exactly what occurred there. Okay. He's a genius because he makes up evidence! That's a blue scarf! I gotta calm down. Eyewitness who was there when the incident took place. What? This photo was accidentally taken by the witness. It shows the victim wearing the scarf, sir. It was drizzling that day, unfortunately. It was a little hard to see what was going on. Where's her hat? Criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back, but he was in front of her. That must have been when the scarf fell off. What? Looking at this photo. What? You really get the sense that the bridge is very high. What? It's about a 40-foot drop from the bridge to the Eagle River down. What? Who took this photo? It was a well-intentioned third party. They said that absolutely did not want to testify. The person in question is very delicate, Your Honor. Besides, as long as we have this photo, we see no reason to compel them to testify. What? Was it Dahlia? As you can see, Terry Falls had both the motive and the opportunity. Was it Dahlia? I think it's quite clear at this point what happened on that bridge. I think it's Dahlia. Because Valerie said she wanted to call Dahlia before she went, and Dahlia must have followed her, and now... I'm guessing Valerie wasn't such an upstanding policeman as everyone thought she was. Something happened, but now there was an accident or someone else. Did Dahlia kill her? I don't know what's going on. Truth is becoming clear to me now. He's clearly guilty. Not again, that's not fair. I haven't even done my cross-examination yet. Did Dahlia kill her? Oh my god. But why? Who was this eyewitness? She's a college student. It's Dahlia. A female college student. That's right. She's female and a college student, ma'am. She doesn't do well in front of other people, so I came to testify for her. Maybe so, but as the attorney for the defense, I have the right to cross-examine her. Huh? For the time being, we're not relying on the witness's statements. That is all. What is that supposed to mean? The prosecution has other more decisive evidence. Our case doesn't rest on the vague testimony of a female college student. The victim is wearing a scarf, all right. So about the witness who took this photo. What was this person doing all the way up in the mountains? She was taking photos of wild flowers, apparently. There are many unusual types of flora on that mountain, Miss Faye. People in the area say it's because of the spirits that live there. Spirits? Now that you mention it, this photo. This cloudy fog-like thing. Is it a ghost? I don't believe it. Your Honor, I don't think it's a ghost. Drizzling, huh? There was a light rain coming down. The whole place was dreary. Not as dreary as the moon in this court. Ha 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 ha. So funny. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Point is that the area was quite damp. There was even some fog. I even slipped and fell while I was on the bridge. It was really something. Is that part of the witness's statement as well? Of course it is. He pushed the victim hard in the back. She fell down right on her stomach. But he's facing her. The court record seems to have wet itself. In other words, there was a struggle between the criminal and the victim, huh? That's what the witness said. It looks like she didn't remember the scarf. From what she said, it sounded like a pretty violent fight, ma'am. If she's wearing... If she's wearing a jacket, if he pushed her down, wouldn't there be mud on her coat? Also, where is her hat? What? Uh-oh. That was the wrong one. My bad. Oops. What? What? That picture? Oh, it was this picture. So at the time of the crime, there was a light drizzle coming down, correct? It was generally a soggy atmosphere. Okay. Oh! Hair flick! Well, I have evidence that doesn't go with the soggy atmosphere. Is a photo of the victim's body that was found in the car trunk. Considering the conditions of the scene of the crime, something isn't right.
Well, by all means, please enlighten us as to what isn't right.
What is it about this photo of the trunk that doesn't fit the conditions that day? A jacket? Naturally, the answer is here! Uh-oh. Seems to me that Miss Faye could use a trunk herself. What? 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 Isn't it her coat? What? It's not her coat. I swear it's her coat. Oh, you serious? The victim's coat? As far as I can see, there's nothing strange about it. That's exactly what's strange. Recall the testimony. What were the conditions on the bridge that day? It was drizzling and foggy. Dusky bridge was all wet. If the victim really had fallen down on her stomach on top of the bridge, then the front of her coat should have been covered in mud! That's exactly right! The other day I fell on the muddy street and my gorgeous playoff beard was befouled. I do admit that the crime scene was quite wet that day. That doesn't mean the top of the bridge itself was muddy. Oh, Edgeworth.
Fortunately, I've yet to test that. Still, your point is well taken.
Can you prove that the surface of the bridge was muddy that day? Yeah, you have the scarf. Hair flick! Of course I can. You have the scarf. What are you talking about? The evidence is this scarf. It should be obvious. If the scarf fell on the bridge and got this muddy, it means that the bridge was obviously covered in mud. Edgeworth is crashing out! I do admit that there appears to be a contradiction between the condition of the victim's coat and a scarf. However, the real question is, why is there a contradiction? For every contradiction, there exists an explanation. Let's look at what explanation in this case may be, shall we? Okay. Contradiction always comes down to a lie. Someone's lying! It's either the victim discovered in the trunk, the witness photo showing the defendant and the victim, or the witness's testimony that stated she saw the moment of the murder. Relax and think it over. Pretty simple. False evidence is one of those three. It was the coffee aficionado over there. The court is not in a habit of accepting false evidence, you know. Blame it on him, Your Honor. He's the one trying to slip false evidence into court. But we won't let him. We'll expose his evidence as the flimsy scam it really is. The testimony, because this way we can get Dahlia to actually come into court, is what I'm guessing. It's a no-brainer. Obviously, it's the witness that's suspicious. During his earlier testimony, the detective pointed out a crucial fact. The criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. Now, is that testimony exactly what the witness claims to have seen? Yeah, that's what the witness told us. Hair flick! That testimony is filled with holes. After all, the victim's coat isn't dirty at all. Your Honor, the defense requests to cross-examine the eyewitness. The testimony presented so far is not only vague, but contradictory.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, it appears that we'll need to hear from your mysterious witness after all.
You should brace yourself for the brutal truth. Your Honor, prosecution has no intention of hiding the witness from the court. We are prepared to present our witness at any time.
Very well. Please bring forth your witness at this time.
What does he mean by brutal truth? It's Dahlia! Let's proceed with the testimony.
Mr. Edgeworth, please go right ahead.
The woman who saw the events that day with her very own eyes. Witness, what is your name and occupation? There she is! Ah! No! I've seen your real face! You monster! You liar! You demon witch!
How? When I look at you, how can I put it?
Devil! You look as scrumptious as a double-double and a dozen donut holes. I feel like I want to hurry up and hand down a verdict just to have a bite. Witch! This witness is very sensitive and delicate. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Sure she is. I would like the court to please exercise care when addressing her. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. You are a true gentleman. Sir? This is my first time, so I'm sure I'll make a lot of mistakes. Anyway, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for all the trouble I might cause. Not at all! It's no trouble at all. Now then, name and occupation? My name is, You liar! You liar! Oh! Witch! She lies! Melissa Foster? I'm a college student, a freshman in literature department. You were on the scene when the unfortunate event occurred, correct? And you were the one who took this photo? How can you be so mean? What? But it's not it's what? It's a photograph! What? Which? Is she staring at me? You would be? I'm the defense attorney. My name is Mia Fey. I see. So you are... Eh? Please give us your testimony. Oosh. Oosh. I was using my camera to take some pictures of wildflowers. Then I noticed there were two people standing up on the suspension bridge. Suddenly, they started fighting. That's when I hurried and took the photo that shows the crucial moment. And right after that, I called the police. What? Where were you standing where the incident occurred? I believe the map would be of help here. I was standing right over here. In the beautiful field surrounded by tall cliffs. What? I brought the camera I was using at the time just like Mr. Edgeworth asked me to. What? So many problems with the testimony. Number one, what? How did you get up there? What? How could you see anything? Literally, how could you have seen anything from that? Also, you said you called the police after you... But the police were already going. What? Did you say wildflowers? Yes, the mountain is famous for its beautiful spring white flowers. But it's only February. Well, I couldn't wait for spring to come. Okay. Was there anything strange about the two of them? I'm a bad girl. I know I am. It looked like they were having a really serious conversation up there. So I decided to watch them. Like some kind of peeping Tom. Aw, Do you have any idea what they were fighting about? No, I have no idea. Why do you ask that? I just thought maybe you overheard what they said. Uh-oh. I would never eavesdrop. You would Yeah, you would. Okay. You would stare. You would peep, but you would never eavesdrop. Bruh. Why did you take a photo?
Well, the two of them are really going at it. Ever since I was a little girl, I wanted to be a news reporter. I guess that part of me kind of took over.
What? You called the police?
Because it looked like to me like the murderer was going to try and escape.
How did you know who he was? We were already moving before the call even came in. Thanks to the victim's note, we'd already started our operation. Wait, what? Okay.
I
actually don't know where to start. What do we have? Do we start with the position where she took the photo? Nope, that's not it. Oh, was it this one? Nope. They started fighting, that's when I took the photo. But they were just standing. Is that what it is? They're literally just standing there! There we go. Witness, when you said you took a photo of the crucial moment, is this what you meant? All I can see are two people facing each other. You testified that you saw the two of them starting to fight. Normally, that's the kind of thing we would refer to as a crucial moment. Yeah, Dahlia! Why haven't you presented a photo like that?
Well, you see...
The photo we presented was the only one there was. But if you really wanted to capture the crucial moment, then what happened next? You must have taken a photo of it. Oh! My apologies, young lady, but Miss Faye's assertion is not without a certain moment of merit.
I'm sorry. I'm a very bad girl.
Yeah, you are, you witch!
I used it all up. The film, I mean.
You ran out of film? This photo was the last one. What? Unfortunately, that is the truth. I personally examined all the photographs she took that day. What else did she take? But there's no wild flowers! The witness herself? Then who took the photos?
Well, you see, my camera has a timer filter built into it.
You took photos of yourself? It seems Miss Faye's assertion was not so decisive after all. Wait, just a minute. If she had no film left, she couldn't very well take more pictures, eh?
You're quite the poet, Mr. Edgeworth.
Okay. It looks like the other kitten in the room is the one getting all the attention. It's sickening. Sickening. Oh! 10 yards! Hold on. The victim, why do you think she tried to run away? With her police training, she certainly knew better than to turn her back on a criminal. This was a large, powerful man with a knife. If it'd been a
Quaggy! Quaggy? 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 If it had been a quaggy... What does quaggy mean? Quaggy?
So you're saying Sergeant Hawthorne wasn't able to get away from him?
It's a narrow bridge and it was swaying back and forth. If you ask me, both of them were in danger of falling off. I only wish I could have done something to help her.
That doesn't seem right. I wonder about that. Something seems kind of off. Yeah. It's their positions. It's something about this. Hold on. Yeah! 10 yards! That's like half the bridge! If they were standing in the middle of the bridge and you're saying the victim who was standing on the right side ran 10 yards, she would have fallen through the goddamn bridge! 10 yards into a hole? Yeah, I believe that. Witness, your testimony is a joke! One short testimony, 2 bad contradictions. There's no possible excuse.
You say there were 2 contradictions?
It's simple. Take a look at the diagram of the area. According to a testimony, the 2 of them were standing in the middle of the bridge. But if they were, the victim had turned around and tried to run, well then, she would have hit a dead end. You said 10 yards. She couldn't have even ran 5. Dusky bridges collapsed on that side. It's very simple, Your Honor. This charming little witness has told a charming little lie. That's all there is to it.
This beautiful young lady has been lying to the court.
Just a moment, Your Honor. Uh-oh. Your Honor, allow me to personally apologize for the confusion. There's one major mistake. Updated diagram, please. Why? Why? It's made after the incident occurred. We couldn't find any official blueprints of it. I'm saying that even though the bridge is currently in disrepair, there's no evidence that can be shown that the bridge was broken during the... What? That's ridiculous. You can't actually tell from the condition of the bridge from this photo. Dude, what? This guy's good. He planned it from the beginning. That diagram of the bridge was his insurance policy. Dude!
I should have been more careful myself. It's so hard to go on.
There's no need to worry. Just tell us what you saw.
Yes, sir.
Man, I want to rip that mask off your face!
After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arms. Then he carried her over to the car.
I suppose that was the only way he could make sure the body stayed hidden. He couldn't just leave the body on top of the bridge. I'm so sorry. I'm only supposed to talk about what I saw. Okay. Why didn't he just toss the body? Are you saying that the victim didn't fall down on the bridge?
Actually, maybe she did fall.
Of course she didn't fall down on the bridge. If she had fallen, this photo wouldn't make any sense. What? What about the scarf? Her coat would have been all muddy. What? If you don't mind, I was asking the witness.
Of course she didn't fall down. The man in the prison uniform grabbed her before. What?
But you said she shoved. What? Dahlia! One lie at a time, please. You personally witnessed that?
Yes.
Did anything strange happen when he did that?
Well, I don't know if you call it strange, but that's when the victim's scarf fell off.
What? You mean the defendant carried the body all by himself?
Yes.
Considering the size of the defendant, I don't think it would be difficult. But let's remember, they were on a narrow bridge that was ready to collapse. Is it even possible for him to carry a dead body on a bridge like that? Well, the fact of the matter is that he did. That kind of talk is just silly. Why do you say that? It's already a broken down bridge hidden away in the mountains. Doing anything more to hide the corpse would be going overboard, wouldn't it?
Yes, but that mountain is famous among hikers. A surprising number of people go up there.
But it's February, and it was raining.
There's also a small temple and a channeling dojo there. You know those monks, they love cold, isolated places.
So you're absolutely certain it was my client who was carrying the body?
Well, he was wearing a prisoner's uniform, but as for his face...
You didn't get a clear look at his face?
They were far away and it was raining. I thought I was only supposed to say exactly what I saw.
Okay. Okay. I don't understand. I don't understand. How did she see there was a car there? She was standing behind a cliff. Wait! How did she see it? Did she see the car? She couldn't have seen the car, not from that. What? Homie, what? Okay, that's not it. It will be it though. Okay. What else do I have? The hat? I don't know what to do. Camera? Nope. Wait, could it be the fact that he could have just pushed the body over the... There we go. A killer not wanting his victim to be found, I can understand. Yeah, he could have just pushed the body off the bridge. The idea of moving the body for that purpose is clearly odd. There was a much easier way to make sure the body wasn't found. Take another look at the map of the area, you'll see how. There's a river right below the bridge. Earlier, Mr. Edgeworth pointed out something very interesting about the river. For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current. Yes, most bodies that fall in are never recovered. In the kidnapping case 5 years ago, the victim's body was carried away and was never found. If 10 murders were to occur in the same spot, you can bet your boots that every other killer would have just tossed the body in the water. True? Uh-oh. Perhaps Miss Fay would do well to try taking a dip in the river herself. After all, you claim to be such an expert in the ways of nature. What are you talking about? My point is, no matter how odd you may find the killer's method of body disposal, the fact is that this is what the killer did. None of your arguments have anything to do with what the witness saw. What about the witness? But what the witness claims to have seen is totally ridiculous. You can't deny that the body was found in the trunk of the car. That's new. What did the man do then? He got in the car and was about to flee. That's when I came to my senses. You had to call the police. You sure you saw that with your own eyes? Yeah, I think this is when I bring up the map. 'Cause how did you see? You couldn't have seen from where you were standing. How did you see the car? Homie! How did you see the car? Looks like you've done it this time. Done what? Made a crucial mistake. The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there. You're saying you saw that, right? With your own eyes?
Yes, and...
Simple, Miss Foster. Take a look at the diagram. The place you claim to have taken the photo from that day is here.
Do you see what I mean?
Even if you tried to see the car, this outcropping of rock is directly in the way. That's right, Miss Foster. If that really is your name. From where you were standing, you could not have possibly seen the killer's car. I admit that the diagram shows a large outcropping of rock. However, it isn't so tall that it would stop her from seeing the car.
But that's right. It's not high at all. I was able to see his car just fine.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. I'm sorry, but that just doesn't wash. I believe it was the witness who presented this as an evidence to the court, yes? This is the location that the photo was taken from. Your own photo tells us the whole story. You can clearly see the left side of the bridge. The outcropping that is more referred to really more like a cliff. Your view should have been completely cut off by this cliff. Still, you claim to have been able to see the killer's car. Yes, crash out. Show your true colors. Crash out! Your Honor, don't jump to any hasty conclusions. The fact that the escapee fled in a stolen car was reported on the news. After witnessing a murder, I'm sure you can appreciate that the witness was very upset. She must have heard about the stolen car and convinced herself that she saw it. Objection. She was repeatedly warned before starting her testimony. She was told to testify only about what she saw with her own eyes.
I think I must have remembered things wrong.
Hey, wait a minute. You can't just say that. Figure wag! Miss Faye, no one on the face of the planet is perfect.
Objection! Godot's perfect.
Save the tears for later, kitten.
Mr. Armando.
Don't look back until the trial is over. Okay, you need to relax. The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car. Yeah. How did she know that the trunk was broken into? She couldn't have seen the actual trunk being broken into. How did she know that he broke into the trunk? Until you can explain how you knew that, you're going to have a lot of very suspicious people on this side of the courtroom.
Well, I'm certain that he broke into the trunk because there were marks left on the trunk lid.
But how did you know that?
There were scratch marks from when he broke into it.
It doesn't work. How did you see? It looks like you finally betrayed yourself.
What?
You said you were in a field taking photos of wild flowers. And even so, you knew about the scratches. When did you get a chance to see those scratches? Come on. I'm getting pretty tired of waiting over here. Perhaps it would be faster if Miss Faye explained herself. Your Honor, there's only one possible explanation. The reason the witness had seen the scratches. She put the corpse in herself! I knew it! I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Your own sister! How could you do this, Dahlia? What did she do to you? There's only one way the witness had the chance to see those scratches. When she opened the trunk and stuffed the corpse in herself. The person who really hid the body in the trunk of the car. was Melissa Foster. It was you that didn't, wasn't it?
That's ridiculous. I could never. It was the man in the prison garb. He's the one that...
I don't think so, Miss Foster. If Mr. Fowles had been the one to put the corpse in the trunk, he would have simply used the car key. There was no need to break it open.
But he stole the car.
He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light, which means that the key would have still been in the ignition. I actually didn't think about that. Oh my god, Mia, you're so smart. I see. Hair flick. Thank you for telling us about the scratches, Miss Foster. Without that, we never would have uncovered the truth. That it couldn't have been Mr. Falls that put the body in the trunk. Preposterous! To even suggest that the witness put the body in there. How do you explain the photo that she took? The corpse could have been in the trunk when the incident occurred. We already know at the time she was taking photographs. But there was a timer. On the contrary, I'm not so I'm not so certain about that anymore. There's no need I can't read. There's no need to think too deeply about it. What I'm saying is the shutter for this may not have been pushed by Miss Foster herself. Let's take another look at this camera and see what features it has, shall we? It has a timer, even a mini tripod. It almost as if she had brought this camera just to take this picture. What are you trying to say then, Miss Faye? That when the crime occurred, Miss Foster wasn't in the field as she claimed? Exactly. She was not in the field. Oh, shit. Was she by the car? No. Definitely in the river. I'm guessing by the car. She is the car! If she put the camera down here, then she would have had to climb. Whoa, climb the cliff and get back up here? By the trees? I actually don't know. What was the question? Where was Dahlia when the photo was taken? Okay, well, in the photo, we see that Hawthorne was here, Hill was here. Unless, wait a second, unless that wasn't her sister and the sister was already in the trunk of the car. Ooh. Oh. 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 Ain't no way. Ain't no way. No. Are you serious? But that's... Miss Hawthorne was standing. That's where the victim was. No way! After parting with the victim on the bridge, the defendant fled by car. But this would have meant that there was no time to put the victim in the trunk. In other words, if someone put the body in the trunk, it could only have been before the defendant met the victim. Yes, yes, yes.
How could you kill your own sister?
Oh my goodness. The only person with the opportunity to have put the victim in the trunk is the same man that killed her, Terry Falls. You still don't understand, do you, Mr. Edgeworth? By the time the witness's photo was taken, the victim was already dead. The person in the photo was not Valerie Hawthorne. What? I've never heard anything more ridiculous in my life. Then who exactly is the victim in this photo? It's your witness. What? What? It's the only possible explanation. The woman that Mr. Falls met on the bridge that day was not Valerie Hawthorne. It was you, Melissa Foster. Me? Let's remember that it was raining and foggy on the day of the mountain. Mr. Falls himself believed that the woman in front of him was Valerie Hawthorne. It also does help that you two are sisters, so you probably look alike. But the defendant knew Valerie Hawthorne very well. After all, she was the woman whose testimony helped get him convicted. But since then, my client has spent 5 hard years in federal penitentiary. He couldn't remember exactly what she looked like anymore. That is so true. 5 years is a long time. I don't remember the faces of anyone that I met 5 years ago. At the time of the incident, Mr. Falls had forgotten what Valerie looked like. Wait, what am I supposed to do? I'll prove he had forgotten. I'm guessing white scarf for identification. Yeah. Mr. Falls had forgotten the victim's face. That's why he needed a piece of identification, namely this muddy scarf. It was Mr. Falls who requested that she wear this scarf to identify herself. It would have been proven by the note that the victim left. In other words, as long as you were wearing a scarf like he asked, anyone could have pretended to be Valerie Hawthorne. Well, what do you have to say to that, Melissa Foster? Crash out, crash out, crash out, crash out, crash out. Yes! Oh, she gone. She did.
She gone done died.
Where's Miss Foster? She's collecting herself in the lobby. It's obvious that Melissa Foster did it. She hid the body and disguised herself as his victim. She set up the camera to snap a fake photo of them together. The only question is, why? She's the real culprit. But why?
We'll have to wait for Miss Foster to compose herself before we start again. Recess. Court is in recess. Defense and prosecution are both to wait in their respective lobbies.
But why?
She's your sister!
I'm sorry. I want to say thanks. You're real good. You really hooked me up. Thanks, we're almost there. Once I can prove that she committed the crime. Yeah, but there's one big obstacle that we've got to get past. Obstacle? Motive. Why would Melissa Foster kill that policewoman anyway? Motive, huh? Anyway, we're still badly in need of information. What we need most is information about this Melissa Foster herself. All we know that she's a student studying literature. One more thing. The incident that happened 5 years ago, of course. The kidnapping murder case that EDGEYBOI over there is on death row for. I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lie. Mr. Fours, in that case, tell us more about it. What happened 5 years ago? Okay, I trust you. Whoa. Terry? 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 That day, 5 years ago, I dream of it every day. Oh my God. This picture, it reminds me everything. Bridge looks the same, just like then 5 years ago. Like it could fall apart any minute. Is he about to say that it was an accident? So it'd been broken like that for at least 5 years. It's true. I did kidnap her 5 years ago. Oh my God. Oh my God. She was 14! Terry! She was 14! Your girlfriend? Hey, hold on there. Did you say Hawthorne? Dahlia Hawthorne, Valerie's little sister. You didn't recognize her, dude? What the heck? The girl, let her go. Shut up! Come closer and I'll kill her! Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance. Wait, then who fell? Oh God. The detective back then was... She was 14! At first, I thought shooting someone for a kidnapping was crossing the line, but if it was protect her little sister, I can understand why she did it. Wrong! No protect sister! Valerie betrayed me! Betrayed us! What do you mean? Everything, all lies, all make-believe, kidnapping too. What? Dahlia, my girlfriend, my love, my teen angel. Oh, he was 20. He was 20! That's disgusting. Sorry. Jail! I have no sympathy for you, man. I do anything she says, anything Dahlia says. Hold on a minute. What you're saying is that kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by me and Dahlia and Valerie. They were all in on it. Dahlia's family rich, jewelry business. We get 1 jewel, that's what we thought. Me and Dahlia wrote kidnap note we sent to her dad. Oh, like a make-believe ransom note. Why was she trying to rob from her own family? Ask for $2 million diamond. Tell him make exchange on Dusky Bridge. We tell him Valerie make transfer cause she knew detective. Huh. You're planning on splitting the 2 million 3 ways, huh? Yeah, but that woman! That woman, Valerie, she do it for real. She shoot at me for real, me and Dahlia. Bang! Who fell off the bridge then? I was shot in the arm, Dahlia. She jumped in the river. Does everyone think that Dahlia is dead? Jump? You don't mean she jumped on purpose, do you? I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyway, I blacked out. Wake up with police all over. And that's when they decided to give you the death sentence. I couldn't believe it, that woman. She betrayed me. They both betrayed you, Terry. That man, Terry Falls, he killed her. He threw her off the bridge. Did they fake Dahlia's death? Valerie knew that Dahlia would survive, though. He threw my beloved sister into the roaring river 40 feet below. Ah, 5 years, all I wonder is why? I'm wondering why too, bro. Why did she lie? That's all I want to know. That's why you called her. You wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself. Yes, but I forget what she looked like, so I tell her to wear scarf. I don't want to hurt her. Just ask why. Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? My God. I just want to hear an answer come from her mouth. That's all. Just one thing, Zebra Boy. My senses are tingling all over. Tell me, Mr. Falls. Where is it? Where's what? Come on now, kitten. The ransom. The $2 million diamond. Remember that now? Did you give it back to Pops? Did the police take it? I don't know. You don't know? No, really, I don't know. It's gone. With Dahlia. With Dahlia? That day on the bridge, Dahlia put it in backpack. Was this all because Dahlia just wanted $2 million? Did her and her sister just try to rob their dad of $2 million? Into Eagle River. What? It disappeared with Dahlia? Just one more question. When you said with Dahlia, do you mean the diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne? Never found her, my sweet Dahlia. No one knows that Dahlia's alive! Oh! Oh! Witch! Witch! Actual witch. Oh my God. Actual witch. Holy moly! Your teen angel. How old was she anyway? Ew. 14! She plans a fake kidnapping and disappears into the river with a rock worth $2 million. Man, oh man, angels these days. That's crazy. Falls takes the fall, gets one-way ticket to death row. Is Dahlia Hawthorne an angel or is she really a... She's a devil! $2 million gem, used as ransom for Dahlia, lost to Eagle River 5 years ago. Holy moly! Witness, are you feeling better? Blech! Witch! You're a brave young lady. What are you talking about? My witness is not the person on trial here. She's an innocent bystander who witnessed a violent crime. What possible reason would a girl like this have for murdering a policewoman? Okay.
Excuse me. May I speak, Mr. Judge? I'd like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? That's why I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that it's not true.
Ew. Look at that 100-watt smile. Just when things are darkest for her, click, she lights right up. Damn. Armando, Diego sees right through her. Melissa Foster's history. Here we go.
I was out of the country until the year before last. Until I entered college, I'd never even been to Eagle Mountain before. I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer, holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago, or kidnapping a poor girl. I just think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster.
Out of the country? How do you know about the kidnap? Mm. So what country were you living in?
We were all living abroad after my parents were killed.
That doesn't answer the question. It was a brutal civil war. She had to make her way back home alone.
I lost everything. I didn't even have personal identification.
Press! That doesn't answer the question. Witness, answer my question. I'll even repeat it. What country were you in? Your Honor, this line of questioning is childish. What country she was in and how many languages she may speak are irrelevant. What we're here to evaluate is whether this witness has any connection to the case.
I lived abroad ever since I was a little girl. That's why I could never have known Mr. Fours or... What?
If you were abroad this entire time, how did you know about the... Oh. Oh, Dahlia. Oh, Dahlia, Dahlia, Dahlia. Oh, Dahlia. Oh, Dahlia. Oh, Dahlia. Oh, Dahlia. You didn't know either person? You sure of that?
I'm afraid I'm rather shy around people.
The first time you saw either of them was when they were on the bridge. It was really a coincidence. Okay. So what made you decide to go to Eagle Mountain anyway?
I just love being outdoors, picnics, hiking, you know, that sort of thing.
It's a 2-hour drive. No trains run through there. Plenty of mountains that are closer and easier to get to.
Well, I went there once with the college hiking club. I fell in love with its stark and desolate beauty.
I thought you said you weren't in the country. What's the name of your college? Okay. I just asked for the name of your college! What? But your behavior that day was very suspicious. Not only have you contradicted yourself, but you know things you shouldn't. For example, the scratches on the trunk of the car.
Well, that's...
Edgeworth, please! Unfortunately, your last statement proves nothing. Oh, really? Why is that? The witness came to the police station once to identify the suspect. Entirely possible that at that time, an officer showed her the photo. Blaming everything on Gumshoe?
That wicked inmate. I'll never be able to forget that horrible day.
A grudge?
Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death.
And that's why he harbored such deep anger against her. My client has always maintained that he's innocent of those charges.
He seems rather forgetful. Your client, I mean.
Is that a dig? Because he doesn't remember his own girlfriend? Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Not only did he forget what he did, but he forgot the poor policewoman as well.
What do you mean by that?
Your client. He forgot what the detective looked like, right? It's too bad for her that he didn't forget about her testimony as well.
Press. You said he forgot what the detective looked like. What did you mean by that?
Well, we couldn't tell who she was with without some kind of identification, right? Why, if I had been wearing a white scarf that day, then he probably would have tried to kill me.
Add to testimony. Your Honor, what the witness just said now was tremendously important. I'd like it added to the official testimony. Okay.
Guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf.
How did you know about the white scarf? How did you know about the white scarf? What do you mean by lucky?
Well, it's February now. Everyone's wearing scarves. If I'd accidentally worn a white scarf like he said.
How did you know it was a white scarf? about the incident. But weren't you out of the country until the year before last? Well, I saw a report about the escaped convict on the news. They had an in-depth report about his whole history. So you were still living abroad 5 years ago? Yes. Okay. How did you know about the scarf? Hold on. Objection! Witness, I want you to look at this photo you took. It's hard to see, but look at the scarf the victim wore as identification. That's it. The scarf the policewoman was wearing. But that's strange. In your testimony, you stated the following. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf. It's blue! This is the scarf you identified as belonging to the victim. That doesn't look... Thank you! Oh my god! Thank you! I literally thought they were just gonna breeze past the fact that that wasn't a goddamn white scarf. Thank you! It's not! Oh my god, thank you. Thank you! Thank you! It was foggy that day. It was raining as well. It's not surprising she mistook it for white. Sorry, but not this time. The witness just confirmed that this was the victim's scarf. But what's the significance? It's true, the scarf doesn't look white. There's only one explanation for this mix-up. The reason why the witness thought the scarf was white. Pow! Witness, have you ever seen this note? Note? No, never. It's top secret evidence. There's no reason that you would have. I wonder about that. Oh, did she write the note? That didn't even cross my mind. I just thought that Valerie might have told her or something. This note shows Mr. Fall's instructions to the victim regarding their meeting. It says, wear white scarf for identification. White scarf? Ah! Witness, you knew what this note said, and it's because you knew that you slipped up and mistakenly said white scarf. Well, Miss Foster. No! You disgust me. Which? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, I'm waiting for an explanation. I'm quite sure this note wasn't leaked to the public. And yet, this witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited. Terry Falls is one. The person who wrote the note, Valerie Hawthorne, is another. And finally... Did you say there's one more person? That's right, a person that no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out, kitten? The third person! Valerie's younger sister. Victim. Felladon Bridge. Nobody found. Wait, hold on. Am I thinking too much? The third person that knew the contents of the note was probably... Do I press Melissa or do I press Dahlia? Wait, do I press... Dahlia? Who do I press though? Wait, hold on. I press Dahlia, right? And the person is Dahlia Hawthorne. Dahlia Hawthorne? I've never heard that name before. Look at the victim's note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. There's her name, right there. Who is this person, this Dahlia Hawthorne? Miss Faye must be desperate if she's trying to bring the dead back to life. Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased younger sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago. She was kidnapped and killed by Terry Falls. Objection! Nope. Tisk tisk. You said she was killed, but was she really? What are you implying? Of course, people thought she had died 5 years ago, when she fell off Dusky Bridge and was lost to the Eagle River. However, her corpse was never found. She was declared legally dead 5 years ago. As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne is officially dead. Do a DNA test! But the fact remains that her body was never recovered. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14 years old 5 years ago. If she had been alive, she would be 19 now. Melissa Foster, I believe that's the same age you are!
Objection!
Even you couldn't. Miss Faye, you're not saying. Hair flick. That's precisely what I'm saying. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is Miss Dahlia Hawthorne! She's illegally alive! Oh my god. What? Nice work. Sounds like tossing a grenade into a 3-alarm fire. But unless you can tie all the loose ends together, you're nothing but a hit-and-run arsonist. Okay. Just who are you anyway? I didn't think it'd come to this. That's enough. You don't have to say anything more, witness.
Yes, I understand.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, explain yourself. Your Honor, I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought the defense would pursue the matter this far. You don't mean... You knew?! Yes. The prosecutor's office isn't filled with fools, you know. Naturally, we can conduct full background checks on all our witnesses. The kid knew. He knew her true identity from the get-go. But why? Let me introduce you to the victim's younger sister, Ms. Dahlia Hawthorne. There are so many problems with this. Edgeworth. Edgeworth. What? Oh god, Edgeworth. It's the Von Karma way! No! We thought so as well, but, well, as you can see. Why did she hide her identity for 5 years? My client! What? He's on death row for murder! What? Objection! Accidental? I don't believe that for a minute. For the last 5 years, she's been playing the role of victim. And now we find her acting suspiciously at the scene of another murder.
Objection!
Really, Miss Faye, I must say your strategy here is painfully obvious. You're trying to pin your client's crime on an innocent witness in order to win. At any cost. 5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped and nearly killed. Even worse than that, 5 years later, Dahlia Hawthorne lost something much more precious, her big sister. Miss Faye must be insane to even suggest that she murdered her. What possible reason would this witness have for killing her beloved sister? Well, you see... The defense is prepared to present evidence to complete... What? 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 That wasn't me. That was this guy. This crazy coffee addict. Godot, oh my god, what happened to you? Why did you become a prosecutor? Why did you stop wearing a mask? Why did your hair go grey and, like, white in 5 years?
Objection!
I think we've heard enough empty threats from you, old man. Ha! What makes you think they're empty, boy? Because your protege looks like she's sweating bullets. You think you're in a tough spot, huh? No. You've just arrived at the moment of truth, that's all. Whether you win or lose, it's up to you. What motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister? Well, it's probably the $2 million. $2 million! Uh-oh. What is this? Is this the defense idea of a joke? Oh, that was the rashness of youth! Uh-oh. Wait, what? The witness stayed hidden for 5 years, kid. There must be a good reason for that. Wait, what? Oh. Hold on. It wasn't the money? What motive would the witness have for murdering her own sister? Talk to Dahlia, tell her this time the whole truth must come out. The sister was planning on exposing her! Oh! 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 Oh my! Oh my! Oh my! The story starts after Terry Falls escaped. He called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left. It says, talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Valerie Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. She told her she was going to reveal to the world the whole truth. The whole truth. There was a dangerously important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. That's the reason Dahlia felt she had to kill Valerie, to keep her mouth shut. Permanently. Oh my god. A terrific story, Miss Faye. If you like fiction, that is. Enlighten the court. What was the secret that was so important? Where's your evidence? Dahlia and Valerie Hawthorne and Terry Falls. There's only one important secret that connects them all. Your Honor, the defense would like to request further testimony. Regarding the kidnapping 5 years ago, we believe it will explain a lot of things, such as the nature of the important secret between the Hawthorne sisters. Very well. I'll grant you your request for further testimony. I know it'll be painful for you, but can you enlighten us once more, my little maple leaf? Yes, I'll try, Mr. Judge. Witch! Here we go. 5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Falls. Okay. The ransom price was a raw diamond. My sister brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Falls in the arm. That's when Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money. So I decided to change my identity and start a new life. Okay. Okay. Extremely gentle in your cross-examination. Uh-oh. The fact that the kidnapping was staged, that is true. But it's her word against his. I do anything she says, anything Dahlia says. Okay, it was planned by me and Dahlia and Valerie too. Aha. Okay. Did you and Mr. Falls have a relationship? Yes, as a tutor. You were tutoring him, Mr. Falls? No, of course not. Don't be ridiculous. Mr. Falls came to the house to tutor me. That makes sense. 5 years ago, she was only 14. He probably came up with a kidnapping plan during that time. The Hawthorns are in the jewelry trade and are quite wealthy, you see. I heard the diamond is valued in the neighborhood of $2 million. It was still uncut, so it was about the size of a pint of milk. The defendant demanded that her sister Valerie make the exchange. Not as a detective, of course, but as an individual. By the way, I want to ask you, Mr. Edgeworth, why do you think he wanted to make the exchange up there on the mountain? If he ever got surrounded, it would be hard to escape. There's one thing a kidnapper wants to prevent, and that's police involvement. In a place like that, it would be easy to tell if he was being followed. With only one entrance to the mountain, he was ensuring his safety. What a wicked, clever man that Mr. Falls is. Anyway, Valerie brought the diamond to the mountain and... Okay. That was a dangerous thing to do, considering you were being held hostage. Yes, but actually that saved my life. You see, Mr. Falls was holding a knife in his right hand. Somehow, I just knew he was going to use it. I knew he was going to use that knife to kill me. How did you know? What do you mean you knew? I'd like to hear more about what happened right at that moment. Well, when Mr. Falls was shot in the right arm, he let go of me, but he was holding you with his left arm. What? Dahlia, what? Dahlia! He was holding you with his left arm! I thought he was holding a knife with his right arm! What? What? Dahlia! Dahlia? Are you one of those people who don't know their left from right? I tried to turn and run away, but Mr. Falls turned to grab me as well. As I ran past... You tried to run away? There's a hole. You tried to run back? Into a hole? He had 2 arms? My man's a magician! I was a strong swimmer, but I was knocked out. When I came to, I'd been carried away by the river to a strange place. Bro, what? And that's why you hid your identity? Yes, I only told my sister. She's the only one who knew about me. Legally, this witness has been deceased for 5 years. I don't think that's legal. I didn't ever want something like this to happen to me again. So I decided to change my identity and start a new life. Okay. Okay. Jezebel! Okay. What do we present here though? I don't know where to start. Hold on. By shoving me off the bridge from behind. I'm guessing we start with the... Yes, we start with the map. You say that Mr. Falls pushed you into the Eagle River. That's hard to believe. I felt a push on my back. I'm sorry, I guess I wasn't clear enough. I shouldn't have said that's hard to believe. I should have said that's impossible. I asked the court to record the condition of Dusky Bridge now and 5 years ago. The bridge hasn't changed one bit. There's a goddamn hole. If someone had pushed you from behind, instead of being carried away by the river, You would have hit the rock! Most certain death. Do you understand now, Dahlia Hawthorne? The very notion that my client pushed you from behind is impossible! Ow! Your Honor, this event occurred 5 years ago. Why, for all we know, the water level in the river may have been higher back then. But it's 40 feet from the bridge to the river. A small change in the water level wouldn't have made a difference, unless you're telling us that global warming has gotten so terrible that the water level rised 40 feet in 5 years? Oh wait, no, the other way around. Water level dropped 40 feet in 5 years? Dude. You're right. If the events occurred just the witnesses testified, defendant couldn't push the river. It doesn't make sense.
You see,
Oh, it's crashing out. Just a moment, Your Honor. It's true the witness testified that the defendant pushed her into the river. However, she never stated she fell from the back end of the bridge. What? After being shot, it's plausible that Mr. Force panicked. Therefore, he could have pushed her off the side of the bridge. If that's true, she would have fallen into the river. Except he was holding a knife.
Now that you mention it, I do remember now when I fell off the bridge. My skirt got caught on one of the bridge's side wires.
You can't be serious! Bro. No, objection. That's just the start of Miss Faye's assault. I believe your reasoning went something like this, Mr. Edgeworth. After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Force panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. That's impossible. Your flawed logic contradicts the court record. Wait, I don't know what the court record is. What? Oh. Yeah! How do you push someone off the side of the bridge? Literally! You can't push someone off. I'm guessing that's made of steel? There's wire! Yo, that's too tall. That's way too high. That's way too high. All the answers are right here in this photo. Take a look at the wires supporting both sides of the bridge. They extend up to about 5 feet off the ground. It would be impossible to push someone off from there. But let's remember the size and strength of the defendant. Wires like this wouldn't be a problem for him. He could have easily picked up a 14-year-old girl and thrown her over. But that's not what she said. So young and already so forgetful, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Force had been shot in the right arm. That's true. And more importantly, Valerie Hawthorne had her gun trained on at point-blank range. Hair flick. So, Mr. Force throwing the witness off the bridge? Impossible. Dahlia, you jumped into the river intentionally. Oh my god, we're almost there, we're almost there. What do you mean by such a ridiculous remark?
My sister was there to help me. She had her gun in handcuffs. She could have saved me. Jumping into a raging river, that would have been suicide.
Perhaps, but that's exactly what you did. You were probably confident that you could handle the swift current, but even more so, the witness had a much more compelling reason for jumping into the river. What was so important that she'd want to jump into the river? The money. Now is it the money time? The witness is still alive. This fact alone explains everything.
The money! The money!
5 years ago, something else disappeared along with Dahlia that day. The item that Valerie brought up the mountain with her, the $2 million diamond. Ah! No, it can't be. Dahlia had it planned all from the beginning. The $2 million. She was gonna keep it all for herself! Oh my god. From your own father, Dahlia. She forced Mr. Falls to help fake the kidnapping. Bang. At the last minute, she betrayed him, threw herself into the river, with the ransom tucked away safely in her backpack. There she is! That's simply ridiculous! There she is. Do you see her? Oh, gods, I see her. Oh, witch. Your Honor, 5 years ago, the witness was only 14 years old. Do you really think a 14-year-old is capable of such a demonic plan? Yeah. Because she's a demon. This woman is a demon. And there was one more person who helped make a demon out of her. Her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. The victim was involved in the kidnapping plot as well? But she was a detective. She participated in her sister's kidnapping? Precisely. I'm sure that it weighed heavily on her conscience for the past 5 years. Sole reason behind the victim's murder. On the day of the murder, after receiving the phone call from Mr. Falls, Valerie called her sister, and she told her what she was planning to do. She was gonna tell the whole truth, as she wrote in a note. That is what sealed Valerie Hawthorne's fate. That is when you hatched your little demonic plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. A plan that would ensure neither of your accomplices to the kidnapping would talk. And that is why you killed your sister, Valerie Hawthorne. There she is! Forgive me, it's just hilarious. Demon! You amuse me, woman, Miss Mia Fey. You can certainly weave an exciting tale. Naturally, you have the evidence to back it up, don't you? Evidence that I planned the kidnapping, of course. That at 14, I plotted it with Mr. Falls and my sister. Well, And one more thing. What happened to the $2 million diamond? If you can't provide evidence to at least show that. Uh-oh. What a joke. You, Miss Fey. Are you stupid or something?
Well, it seems that we've come to the end. To be honest, the witness's behavior does raise certain suspicions. However, I'm forced to reject the assertions made by the defense.
Of course you are. Oh! It's alright, she's in jail now. It's alright. Phoenix got her. It's okay, because Phoenix got her. It's fine. Without evidence, the trial is over. Who decided that? Mr. Armando. Come on now, kitten. Haven't you figured out that you can make your own rules? Even if there's no evidence, it's still testimony. On the day in question, Dahlia murdered her own sister, hid her body in the trunk, and went to meet with him. Disguised as her own sister. That's what you think. There's only one answer, right? There's only one person left who can testify about Valerie Hawthorne's murder. Oh. Are we putting Terry on the stand? Your Honor, the defense wishes to call a new witness. Yes, we'd like to hear the testimony of Terry Falls. The defendant? There's only one person that can shed any further light on the situation. One person that knows Dahlia's role in the kidnapping. Only one person that can say whether the person in the photo was Valerie, or whether it was in fact her younger sister. Why not? Prosecution has no objection. Defendant, you've heard everything that's been said up to this point, yes? I don't believe it. No way. Dahlia died 5 years ago. Valerie betrayed me. Mr. Falls, I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but one thing is clear. Dahlia is very much alive, and you were used for $2 million.
That's not true. Mr. Falls, there's only one question I want the answer to. 2 days ago on Dusty Bridge, who did you meet? Was it Valerie Hawthorne or was it Dahlia Hawthorne? Dahlia, did you betray me? 5 years ago, she promised never ever betray each other.
Terry.
Dahlia! It's true. You are alive!
You don't trust me anymore? That makes me sad.
Tell the truth, the real truth. I believed in you.
I shouldn't need to say it. You should already know. But there is one thing I will say.
Ah! Witch!
Witch. Oh, you witch. Oh, you witch. Witch. My life is in your hands right now, Terry.
Dahlia. I will allow Mr. Falls to testify once and once only. Well then, Mr. Falls, yours will be the final testimony in this trial. Witness. Water! Please! Water! I can't talk. Need water.
That day, 4 p.m., stopped the car in front of the bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on the bridge. Watched my car from the bridge. I put no body in that car. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. We talked, and she left. That was Valerie, not my doll. What? Wait, so you're saying... What?
Objection!
His last statement was fitting way to end the final testimony of the trial. Wait, what? According to the note, it was supposed to take place at 4:30. You certainly arrived early. It was raining, already dark too. You waited on the bridge for 30 minutes? Mr. Falls? Eagle Mountain, that spot, strong memories. You waited on the bridge. Okay. Okay. You watched your car from the bridge? That bridge. Other side is broken. No one can come from there. So I was watching... Wait, but that contradicts... What? I wonder what's on the other side of the broken bridge anyway. No one lives there. It's a small shrine, but that's it. Are you certain that it was Valerie Hawthorne?
I never lie. It's the truth. It was Valerie. I remembered her face.
Wait a minute. If you remembered her face, then why did you make her wear a scarf? Sorry, I told a little lie. But the woman I met, she was different from the woman standing here now. She was different. It was Valerie. What did you talk about? Mr. Force? Valerie told the truth about the kidnapping 5 years ago. She said someone needed to take the blame, and that was all I could think to do. That's why she lied, got me the death penalty. And were you satisfied? Dahlia died. It was my fault. But I don't really remember. Maybe I did. Maybe I did push her in. It don't matter no more. Either way, my Dahlia, my sweet teen angel, she's alive, homie! After Valerie talked to me on bridge, nothing left to live for. Bro, how can you be so short? It was raining, and sunset was at 5. It could have been already pretty dark on the mountain. Please, Mr. Fours, this is your last chance. You've already taken the fall once for something you didn't do. That woman, it wasn't Dahlia. Stop right there. What more needs to be said? He's lying. He's been cursed by Dahlia Hawthorne. Okay. Alrighty. You watched your car from the bridge. Hold on a second. I don't know which photo it is though. Would it be the map? It's either the map or... Nope. So it must be this one. There we go. When you got to the bridge, no one had arrived. You waited on the bridge. Yes, yes, yes. I'm sure too, Mr. Fours, that you're lying. What? You want to know who arrived at the bridge first? Just look at this photo. It's perfectly clear. Obviously, the person that came first would be the one at the end of the bridge, right? But that's the victim. Precisely my words. In other words, Mr. Falls, you must have arrived at the bridge after she did. Mr. Falls, please don't get so worked up. We just want the truth. I got there around 4 o'clock. It's true. I had somewhere to go. A special place. What? It was an old temple about 15 minutes from the bridge. 5 years ago, me and Dahlia, we promised each other. We swore we wouldn't betray each other. And she brought a memento to represent our love. What? 5 years ago, I hid it under the base of the tree there. It's her necklace! The poison! Oh my god. It's a special memory for me. This is what I went to get. This little bottle on a necklace is your memento. It's quite charming, but it looks empty. He arrived at the scene at 4, but then he left his car unattended and walked away. He was gone for 30 minutes. With that much time, Dahlia or Hawthorne could have easily hidden the body in the trunk of his car. Mr. Falls? drink from it? No! Please, wait! No! Did he drink from? No! No! Oh my god, there's no way! He drank from it! I promised her 5 years ago, if it ever happens that we can't trust each other no more, then we're supposed to drink the— Oh my god! Stop the trial! We need a recess. I, stupid, couldn't keep promise. So I did it. I drank this. Don't want that. Don't trust self. Maybe kill again. Kill sweet Dahlia again. Mr. Armando, thanks for the Mr. Falls! Oh. And so my first trial ended, suddenly and tragically. It ended with no winners, only losers. I ended up with a wound that cut so deep into my soul I thought it'd never heal. I'm sure it was the same for the young prosecutor as well. But one person, the true criminal Dahlia Hawthorne, she left the courtroom with a secret smile on her demonically sweet face. It's right, she's in jail now. Unforgivable. That witch. Mr. Armando, we were so close to the truth. He was right there in front of us. Wait a second. Wasn't the opposing prosecutor for the first case Godot? Wait. No. Oh, it was Pain. Oh, okay. You were just a little too soft. It's my fault. It's my fault that he killed himself. You're gonna make my coffee all salty. Mia. Don't you get it? You can't cry yet. Ah! Godot! The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over. Damn, Diego. Mr. Armando. Diego. No matter how tough the case, no matter how bitter the memories, they always fade over time. Then you file them away and eventually forget them. Diego. 1 year later, in this very same courthouse, I myself got wrapped up in that case. Ah! Yes, it's all connected. Haha. You're in prison, bitch. The verdict that was ultimately handed down to her was guilty. Naturally, when the verdict was read, she had a perfect angelic smile on her face. That's scary. It was finally over. At least that's what I thought at the time. Unfortunately, I couldn't have been more wrong. It's been 5 years, but now something has happened that's made me remember all this. What happened? What happened? What happened? Bridge to the turnip! What happened? Oh my god. Do we start it now? How long is this last chapter? This case is insane and rather long. Should I save it then? Should we save it for this weekend? Oh, it's that long? Okay, maybe we start a little bit now and then we finish it on the week. Okay. I just don't want to forget anything. That's the thing. All right. Oh! The statue! Shichisto, the treasured Kurain village heirloom, whose name means seven-branched sword. It is said that the sacred sword represents life itself. Though the branches may appear to be infinite, the choices limitless. Oh, the flashback. Like our destinies, the sword comes to but one end, one merciless point. And when the silver cord, the fragile thread that binds us to this world, is severed. Oh my god, all the flashbacks. Who's that? The illusion is revealed, and the implacable, what? Something happened. Someone's dead! Hey, Nick. You know I've got spiritual powers, unlike you? If I don't keep my powers sharp, they're dull, right? Okay. Pearls? So that's why we need to go on a special spiritual hotspot tour, Mr. Nick. Is that Dahlia? What's this magazine you're shoving in my face? It's the New Year's issue of Occult Winter Spiritual Location Special. Oh. Maximize your spiritual powers with just one night of intensive training. It looks too good to be true, I'll say. It sounds more like a scam. It's at a spiritual retreat called Hazakura Temple. It's up in the mountains. By the bridge? I bet it's nice and cold, perfect for training. I think I've heard this temple before. It's a famous channeling dojo. It's the one. It's the one by the bridge. Yes, I did notice the picture. It was Dahlia on it. It's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make a reservation up there. Are you serious? And I signed up for the special course. Okay. Since we don't have a case right now, I guess we can go. Okay. Why do I have to go? We have to be accompanied by someone over 20 years old. Okay. Okay. I hate cold places. How can you be so selfish? It's Dahlia! Doesn't it look beautiful? Nope. I'm gonna be nice and toasty. What the? Let me see that magazine. This nut. Why is you? This girl, it's Dahlia! Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? It can't be. But she's in prison! I'll go. Hazakura Temple. I said I'll go. Lily or Hawthorne. Why do you look so innocent in this photo? There's no possible way that she'd be at the temple. Who is this nun? Who this nun really is? Why is the shorter nun also looking so sus? Snowmobile. Oh my. It's so cold here, Nick. Maybe you should put on something warmer for a change. You're gonna get sick. Pearly. Achoo! Well. It's nice to see you here. Welcome to our temple. Thank you. Oh, my. Thank you for coming all this way. Come now. You must have been cold. We're freezing into human popsicles as we... Oh! Well, we are high up in the mountains after all. In any case, we shouldn't speak here. Please follow me inside. Oh, yes. I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm the head nun here at the temple. My name's Bikini. What's up, Bikini? What a name. Bikini? That's right. Actually, that's my temple name. What do you think? It's a tradition to have one, and I wanted something that has a nice image to it. So I thought, why not choose a bikini? Besides, it makes me seem younger. Well, my, quite brave of you considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health. Don't blame me if you become one of those you channel. Yes, that's right. You've come all this way, so please enjoy yourselves. There's still time before supper, so why don't you have a look around? Okay. What's a channeling dojo? Channeling dojo is basically a spiritual power training ground. We have specially holy items prepared here to help people boost their spiritual power. If you train an entire evening surrounded by the items, it's quite mysterious. Spiritual power of those items seem to envelop you. Okay. It's a training session when you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant a spell. 30,000! 30,000! All while being showered in freezing cold spirit water. What? That's death. If you don't watch it, you'll catch pneumonia or maybe die from hypothermia. Be careful, you hear? Ha. Bruh. That doesn't seem legal. Sister, about this picture. Whoa, well, look at that. I must say I look rather divine here, don't you think? Oh, yeah, unforgettable in every way. You mean it? Oh, I knew it. Ha. That makeup was pretty tough, but Iris helped.
Iris? Iris? Iris?
That's a bit insane. Iris, how could you? But Iris helped me out. Iris? The cute little girl in the photo. She looks just like me, doesn't she? We're just a small temple here, so she and I run the entire place. Sorry to cut in, but this Iris, where is she right now? Oh, just listen to you. You haven't come all the way up here just to find a girlfriend, have you? No. That's not what I had in mind at all. Anyway, Iris is in the inner temple, preparing for this evening. Inner temple? Well, does Dahlia have like a twin sister we don't know about? Huh. Snow motorcycle, snowmobile. Okay. Too bad we didn't invite Desiree. Interesting. That looks like the main hall where we'll be staying tonight. Looks like those ice hotels you always hear about. Okay. 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 Then there's also there's a bell. It's a cute little bell tower. Love the sound of a giant bell. Bruh. Okay. Suspension bridge. Ooh. That's the same shape as the mag. Why is that the same shape as... Yeah? Yeah? That's the same shape as the Magatama. It's so big.
It smells like meat and gravy.
Oh. I thought they'd serve a little something more traditional. What a cute little acolyte. Oh my! Greetings to all of you. Hello. Wow. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Unfortunately, no. Actually, I'm... Ah! You're Miss Elise Dax! Dioxmin? Oxnim? Elise Dioxmin? Elise? Dewsmin? Donim? Oh. Who is she, Nick? Safari! A fortune teller?
I've got all your books, Miss
Donim? What a sweet thing to say. And please, call me Elise. Books? An author, maybe? And an illustrator of picture books. I'm sorry, I didn't know who you are. I don't get a lot of chances to really enjoy picture books. My books are nothing but simple stories for children.
Okay, so we've got an illustrator.
She won an award last year for her book, The Magic Bottle. A friend of mine secretly submitted a story I'd written to a publisher. They liked it so much they asked if it was alright to make it into a book.
Oh.
Recently, I've accepted sort of apprentice. An apprentice? He calls himself Maurice Dunham. Maurice? I believe he's off doing some landscape sketches now. Ah, who's Larice? Why did you come to the Hazakura temple? She's here to gather materials for a new book. Okay. No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it. What? But please take this. I think it will help. It will be of help to you. Oh, the map. It's the bridge!
The bridge.
The inner temple is on the other side of the bridge. Oh my god. There's a laughable large magatama on the altar. Interesting. An altar looks a bit old, but someone does a good job taking care of it. Okay. Straw zabuton cushions arranged around a hibachi brazier. Cool. Writings on the sliding doors are instructions for spirit channeling. Cool. A stack of straw zabuton cushions. Okay. Oh. Where did Sister Bikini go? Yeah, that was it. Dusky Bridge! Oh, it's fixed. Wow, look at this broken down old bridge, Nick. Yeah, look at that big canyon below us. There's a river down there. It looks like it's flowing real fast. You look like you've seen a ghost. I'm just not very good with heights. Read it again, Maya. It says Dusky Bridge. Okay. 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 Hold on. Okay. Come on, Nick. Why don't we hop across? It'll be fun. Okay. So, some letters are engraved into a roughly cut boulder. It says Dusky, Maya. Dusky. What's this? There's a public phone. Who would ever use it? The people who live here, I guess. I doubt they have any real phones here. There was a phone? Huh. I guess there was a phone. Whoa. That bridge was shaking like jello in an earthquake. Half of the wood on that rickety bridge was rotten, I bet. Not to mention the last part only had like one board left on it. What's wrong? Can you not pick on me for a second? I'm still trying to get over the shock that we made it safely across that death trap. Oh. Oh my. That temple is in bad shape. It looks like it could collapse. Huh. A half-open gate. What did I just say? A half-opened gate. Practically a welcome mat. It says no entry. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. That's the inner temple up ahead. It looks kind of run down. Okay. Maya's going to be training here tonight. Okay. What's all this? Look at these neat Buddha statues. Maybe I'll take one home with me. Where did the wooden statue come from anyway? True. What's this? There's a giant robot buried in the snow. It's an incinerator. Huh. I'm not listening to anything Maya says. Sorry. Okay. What's this? Bridge is suspended by 4 of these wires. They look really thin. Okay. I guess that's it. In a temple. Okay. Can we go inside? We can. Whoa! Excuse me? Look at this place. It's a tiny, freezing cold room. The real training room must be behind the door over there. Oh my god. Excuse me, but who are you? Ah! You're... Hi there! We're just looking around since we're going to be staying here tonight. Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. Wonder why she's spaced out, don't you think, Nick? Did you say something, Maya? My name is Iris. I'm one of the nuns here at this temple. Witch! It's the witch! I'm Maya Fate. It's a pleasure to meet you. Pleasure is mine. Oh, please excuse me. I have some, chores to attend to. That girl. It can't be. How does Maya not recognize... I shouldn't ask. Look at this antique dresser. Is there anything valuable inside? Anything inside? Anything inside? Nothing. Just a bunch of clothes. Hey, Nick. Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking. Oh, Maya wasn't there. Oh! I see. Okay, that makes more sense. Actual training area must be on the other side of the door. Okay. Oh! It's locked. I can't. Iris. Okay. Why'd you scream like that? This scroll. It's my... What? Excuse me, what? It's Misty Fate, the master of the Kurain School of Channeling. Are you sure? Yeah, that crest at the top of the scroll. That's the special mark of the master of our tradition. What? Why is it here? I last saw her over 15 years ago. If it wasn't for that crest, I wouldn't have even known that it was her. My own mother. And I can't recognize her face. The mother's alive. Misty Faye, master of the Kurain technique. Do you think Elise is Misty Faye? No one say anything. Oh my goodness. I wonder if the temple has some sort of connection to the Faye family. Supposedly, it was founded by the branch family member of the Kurain school. Oh my. Oops. Let's head back to the... Oh. We made it across Dusky Bridge. Ever since you met Sister Iris, you've gone really quiet. Sorry. Would you mind moving? You're standing right in my way. Oh my god. Are you telling me Laurice is Larry? Are you telling me Laurice is Larry? No! Oh no. Oh no. Oh Hi! I'm Laurie Stewart. I'm Louise! I'm just here to do a sketch of Dusky Bridge. What are you doing here? I wanted to start over again with a clean slate. How many clean slates does this man need? You remember, don't you? Yeah, I remember the Master Masque incident. You came across the Book of Destiny, the magic bottle by Miss Elise Duman. It was so beautiful, so moving, so gentle. She's the most wonderful person I've ever met. I follow her anywhere. Okay. Dude, that's Misty Faye. I don't care what anyone tells. That's Misty Faye. That's Misty Faye. It's kind of hard to imagine you as a picture book illustrator. Ugh. I don't trust anyone, especially not women. Okay. And art is on your... Now that you mention it, I wonder. When I first saw her, I felt it. Something inside me ended and something else began. Have you fallen in love with Miss Elise Duman? That's literally me. That's Misty Faye. Same hair color, same eye color? Bruh. Wait, what? Oh. Oh no. You're in love with Iris. She's really pretty. This girl, she's perfect. Exactly my type. Oh no. Oh, what's up, Pearl? Dinners are complete. Come quickly to the main hall. Okay. Careful, Pearly. Huh. Mystic Maya, please don't do anything that might put your health at risk. No pain, no gain. Okay. Well. Let's not dilly-dally, shilly-shally. You must get ready for tonight. Good luck, Maya. All right, here I go. I'll see you all tomorrow. Iris, please ring the bell at 10 for lights out, all right?
Yes, Sister Bikini.
Someone's dying. After you ring the bell, I want you to come join us at the training hall.
I understand, Sister Bikini.
Someone's gonna die. Someone is gonna die. Well, Pearl, what are you gonna do tonight? If you'd like, you can come to my room. Perhaps we can read some books together. Cute! So, Larry, what you gonna do? I'm just gonna hang out in my room. Okay. It says roast. What kind of book is she reading? Okay. So everybody is going off into their rooms. Okay, 9:12 p.m. It's a whole different type of cold up here in the mountains. Why couldn't the nearest bathroom just be a little closer to my room? Mr. Wright? Ah! Oh, Miss Duman, are you going to use the bathroom too? No, but have you seen Pearl? No, not since after dinner. I thought she said she was going to go to your room. I know, but she never showed up. missing? I'm gonna go look for her. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Oh. Sister Iris. Good evening. Are you on your way to the bathroom too, Mr. Wright? Oh my god. Wait, it's Dahlia. Does Dahlia have a twin sister? Your sister Iris, right? Yes. So, when did you come to the temple? I don't remember. Ever since I was a small child, the temple has been my home. So you never left? Well, I don't have any family left to take care of me. Sister Bikini, I've come to think of her as my real mother, as it were. I see. But you didn't go to college? And maybe enrolled in Ivy University Literature Department? No, I've never had an interest in going to a big university like that. My training is all the education I need. But once in a while when I get the chance, I make a trip to the nearest town. I can use a computer and a cell phone too. Please don't stare at me like that. Huh. What kind of place is this anyway? I heard it's training to increase your spiritual power or something like that. Uh-huh. Is something wrong? I didn't realize it was so late. I have to go and ring the bell for lights out. Mr. Wright? If it's all right with you, I would like you to have this. Why? What's your hood? It has the power to protect you from evil spirits. I pray for your safety on this dark, cold... Dude, what? Dude, what? Why are you so sus? Is this gonna be like freaking Megara and Hercules? You know, you're gonna make me put on like a hood that's covered in centaur blood, which is poison. It's gonna kill me from the outside in. I'm sorry, but I must bid you good night. Sister Iris. Just now you said Mr. Wright. How did you know my name? I never introduced myself to you. Sister Iris, please, tell me the truth. Have we met before? Oh, baby! Holy shit! Oh, it's almost 10. Perhaps we can speak again tomorrow. Oh my god. Huh. What the? Oh my god! That scream. What happened? Oh my goodness. What? What the? Mrs. Diamond! Don't step on my tummy like that! What? Oh my god, 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 oh my god! Iris will, what do you mean? Wait, what? Who? What? What? Iris will what? Iris will what? Oh my god, the bridge is on fire! Oh my god. What are you doing here? Oh my god, I had a heart contact, Larry! Call the police! There's been a murder! The murderer might have fled across the bridge. I have to make sure Maya is safe.
But
Call the police, Larry! Please be useful for the once in your life! Oh my god. Weakened even more by the fire, the rickety old bridge's plank snapped and gave way as I was swallowed by eternal darkness that surrounded me. A scream pierced through the night. And I think that's where we end. I think that's where we're gonna end today. Oh. Oh my god. 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 Hold on. I need to go idle meeting. I will be right back. But oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What in the... Oh my god. Oh my god. Just making sure I saved. Oh my god. Ha! I think it was a good place to leave because I'm also feeling it in my throat. Also, my stomach's starting to hurt. I have some food with me. I also have dance this afternoon, so I think it was a good place to stop. Thank you so much for watching. How's your shoulder doing? Pain. My shoulder is slightly pain.
ugh. But But it is what it is. Thanks for joining, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. How's your day off yesterday? I dance, and then I had Doboko's live birthday thing, and then I had Nico's surprise Totsu. So was it really a day off? I don't really know. It was fun though. And then I came home and I meal prepped a little bit. It's really good. I made buffalo pasta salad. Yeah. It's pretty good. You have chicken? Yeah. Take a nap after this. I never understood why it was called buffalo chicken. Why is it called buffalo sauce or buffalo chicken when it's not buffalo? That doesn't make sense. Please explain. Oh, it was invented in Buffalo, New York. See, now that makes sense. That makes sense. I also accidentally found out that Papa Rat is a fan of buffalo sauce, and I didn't know. I remember like eons ago, I bought Frank's Red Hot like for the first time, and because I was trying it when I was back still in Australia, and then I think I had it like once and I stopped having it, and then just gradually the sauce just started disappearing, and I was like, who's eating my Frank's hot sauce? What's going on? Turns out Papa Rat was eating it. And then when I went back recently, Mama Rat was like, do you remember a hot sauce that you used to have in the fridge? I'm like, which one? I had so many. I had like Frank Hots, I had Sriracha, I had other hot sauces. And then Mama Rat went, the red one. I was like, that's very helpful. That's very helpful, Mum. And I'm like, I guess it's Frank's red hot sauce. Why? And then she was like, your dad really liked it. I was like, oh. Okay. I guess Papa Rat likes buffalo sauce. I also bought chalupa recently. I remember the first time I ever tried chalupa. I was at Moonmay's place. It changed my world. Ugh. Chalupa is like another type of hot sauce.
That shit on chicken. Ah! So good. Oh, that's a little hot. Is it chaluha or chalupa? I don't know. The one that starts with C. Chaluha! Oh. Never mind. It's chaluha. Chalupa is a taco! I'm sorry. Chaluha.
They both start with C. It's similar. It's the one that has like a little ball as a lid, the wooden ball lid. Yeah.
Oh, Cholula! Cholula. Sorry.
Cholula.
Never mind.
Ow!
That was my elbow. Anyway. I'm sorry I didn't stream yesterday though. I don't know if you can tell, but I've been a bit overwhelmed for the last 3 months. But I just had to take a little morning off. We do have quite a bit going on. This month is gonna be fun. It's gonna be a big month for the rat. Next week we've got the Lucky Fest performance and also the Himehina performance. Oh my god.
Are you ready?
I'll be there. I'll be there.
And then,
next week. Actually, no, let's talk about this week first. This week, I've got a lot of important, dance lessons, dance practice. And then I've got an important recording that's happening this week.
And then, on the weekend, I'll probably
Try and finish off the rest of this, episode, quote unquote, maybe. This last chapter of Ace Attorney, but I might not have enough time. So we shall see. We shall see. An AA weekend. And then next week, I won't be able to stream on Monday because that's the Lucky Fest performance. But next weekend, I have a special announcement stream happening on the 16th. Wow, I wonder what I'd be announcing on the 16th. Yeah. Yippity yippee. It could be anything. But there's a lot of fun things coming up. I just gotta stay alive. I just gotta stay alive for the remainder of this month. And that's okay. It'll be okay. But I'm very, very happy. I'm very excited. I'm very tired. I'm also very happy that, you know, everyone's enjoying Horodori as well. I said before, but, you know, a lot of music, not only mine, but other Holomem's music has been discovered through this game. And I'm really, really happy that everyone's enjoying Horodori. Please continue supporting and listening to my music when I'm not here. I still haven't unlocked Pokojam, but I want to. I know. We'll see. Time to bring my iPad backstage to Lucky Fest. This is while I'm waiting. Ugh. How much have you spent on the game? Actually, not that much. Still only that $100 that I used on stream. That's it. That's it. I'm a responsible spender. Considering other members' base tame, here's the thing. I would love to spend like more money on this game, but the fact of the matter is I have so much debt that I've accumulated this year, particularly for things that you guys don't even know about yet. I don't really have I don't really have money to spare, if that makes sense. And I think I just save up all of my gems. You gotta spend money to make money. My problem isn't spending money, guys. That's not my problem. It's just what I spend my money on. You guys just don't really know. You guys don't know yet what I'm spending my money on. But anyway. I feel like once you guys know, eventually you'll be like, oh, I get it. Like, thank you so much for the super chat. You'll understand. She bought a trip to the moon. Might as well. I might as well have, honestly. It's okay, guys. Thank you very much. Ugh. Can we trust that you didn't waste the money? I don't think it's a waste of money. That all depends on... I just hope that you guys will appreciate and enjoy what I quote-unquote wasted my money on. If you don't enjoy, then I guess it was a waste of money, but... I hope you guys will enjoy it. Anyway. I'm going to the goddamn moon. Ugh. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Save your money. Thank you so much for this, for the Aka Super. Thank you so much for the thank you so much. Boom, boom, boom. Save your money. Save for the 23rd. Is something happening on the 23rd? I don't know. Save for the 23rd, guys. Please. What's happening on the 23rd? Something happening on the 23rd? I know what's happening on the 23rd. Something happening on the 23rd? I don't know. Is that important? Thank you for the Aka Super. Please save your money! Don't use the damn super chat! Yeah, you really should start saving. Save for the 23rd, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. I've got like 6 psyche locks on me right now. That's all I can say. Bane needs a scolding after this. Dude, I get scolded by my manager like every meeting that we have. I hit my managers with the, hey, I want to do this and I want to do this. I I've said this before. The first line out of my manager's mouth every single time, Bae, you don't have money! And I'm like, yeah, but wouldn't it be cool? But wouldn't that be nice? But wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice? It's fine. I'm good, I think, for this year. I'll just work hard next year. Right? Right? I'll just work really hard next year. How much harder can one work? I'll just save more next year. You know, let's do that. Let's say that. I'll work even harder next year. Anyway. How are you gonna tell Fulmok about burning out, babe? Okay, that was advice. I never said I lead by example. It's just advice. It's just advice, guys. What? Do as I say, not as I do. Yeah. So you're a hypocrite then? Yeah. Yeah. And? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate the single cup of black coffee. Welcomed. Thank you so much. At least you're honest about it. Can I say something? My biggest pet peeve are hypocrites who can't admit that they're hypocrites. I think that from time to time, I think everyone can be a hypocrite in certain scenarios, but as long as you're honest and upfront about it, that's way less annoying than if you're a hypocrite, but you're like, no, I'm not one though. One of my biggest pet peeves. Damn. This pasta salad is really good. Mm. 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 Share the recipe. It's very easy. So, it was diced celery, diced red pepper, diced onion, shredded carrot. And then that's all the fresh vegetables. And then you have some shredded chicken, literally any type of shredded chicken. And they have if you buy like pre-made chicken breast or like pre-made salad chicken, literally anything will do. And then put some protein pasta. And pickles, right? So that's all the actual ingredients in it. And then for the sauce, it was Greek yogurt, a little bit of light mayo, buffalo sauce, garlic powder, and I think you were supposed to put a little bit of lemon juice as well, but I forgot. Yeah! Damn, it's good. I wonder protein pasta is made from spinach and kale. My protein pasta is made from red lentils. 23 grams per serving. Oh, that's good. That's good. And I'm full in like a comfortable way. Could have put a little bit more chicken in, but that's fine. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. I will see you guys soon. I will see you guys soon. Very soon. I'm gonna go take a nap before I go record some dance shorts. If you guys haven't checked it out already, I finally attained the perms for the K-pop. So if you happen to own or have access to a TikTok account, please do check out my dances on TikTok. I just uploaded my first ever BTS dance cover of 2.0. I hope you guys are enjoying it. And unfortunately, it's only on TikTok for now. So if you do want to have a look at it, please do. Please check it out. Also, check out my newest cover with Chogakse-san. Rewaker, thank you so much for 300k. Right there, right there, right there. Yes. And then that's it. If you happen to be in Japan and want to come to Lucky Fest, tickets are still available. It's an outdoor festival. Mani Senpai and I will be performing on the 10th. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Keep streaming. Stay, guys. Stay, guys. 9... What? Didn't we just hit 8 mil? Like, what? I thought we were still close to 8 mil.
What?
Oh my god, you're right! Stream Snake Eyes!
If we can get to 9 mil before my anniversary, that'd be really, really cool. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. That'd be amazing. Yay. Yay. 10 mil by the end of the year.
Dude, that's crazy.
Ah!
10 mil by anniversary? No, I don't think that's possible.
9 mil. I think 9 mil before anniversary would be really amazing. When's your anniversary? August 23rd. So in 20 days. If we can hit 9 mil before my anniversary, that'd be very, very, very cool.
Did you imagine it will grow this fast?
No.
I said before, I really wanted it to do well, but I never had a number of what doing well would be. But this has exceeded all my expectations. I just wanted it to do well. And like, I'd constantly think, what does doing well mean? I don't know. I guess it's doing pretty well. It's doing okay. I think.
Thank you. I'm very, very thankful. So keep streaming Snake Eyes, everyone. And also, if you're interested in my other music as well, please consider, streaming that as well. But that's all
For today, I'm gonna take a nap. Thank you so much for coming today. I'll see you guys on next weekend. Bye bye. 안녕, 자네, 사바드.